Have you ever held a coin in your hand and wondered about its journey? Not just the journey from the mint to your pocket, but the cultural, historical, and economic narrative it silently carries. Today, we're diving into a small but significant piece of Malaysia's story, a 50-cent coin from the year 2012. It might be small in size, but trust me, it's big on meaning. Imagine you're strolling through a bustling Malaysian market in 2012. The aroma of nasi lemak fills the air, vendors are calling out, children are laughing, and in your hand is this coin, the golden-hued 50-center. At first glance, it looks like just another piece of currency. But take a closer look. There's a hibiscus flower, elegant and proud. That's the bunga raya, Malaysia's national flower. It symbolizes courage, life, and rapid growth. And right there, underneath it, the denomination, 50-center half a ringgit. Simple, right? Not quite. Let's pause for a moment. This isn't just any 50-cent coin. This is from a special series released by Bank Negara Malaysia in 2012, marking the third series of Malaysian coins since independence. Each design in this series was meticulously crafted to reflect the diverse culture, heritage, and traditions of Malaysia. When the third series was launched, it was more than a monetary update, it was a cultural statement. On this coin, the floral motif isn't just pretty to look at, it's deeply meaningful. The hibiscus flower has 5 petals, often associated with the 5 principles of Malaysia's national philosophy, the Rukun Negara. So every time you hold that coin, you're holding a symbol of unity, democracy, and harmony. But that's just the beginning. Flip the coin over, and while you can't see this side in the image, let me paint it for you. The reverse side features an intricate songket pattern. Songket is a traditional hand-woven fabric made with gold or silver threads, worn during grand occasions and royal ceremonies. By placing this motif on the coin, Malaysia wasn't just showcasing its textile heritage, it was declaring that tradition and modernity can coexist beautifully. Think about it. A centuries-old weaving technique engraved onto a modern coin. That's poetic. Now, let's talk about the technical side. This 50-cent coin is crafted from nickel brass-clad copper, giving it that warm, golden tone. It measures about 22.65 millimeters in diameter, and its reeded edge has a unique security feature to deter counterfeiting. It's small, yes, but it's durable, distinctive, and practical for everyday transactions. In 2012, when these coins were introduced, it was a time of transition. The previous coins had been in circulation for decades, and there was a growing need for a more secure and visually updated currency. Enter the third series, lighter, smaller, and easier to handle, yet rich in national identity. The new coins were introduced with much fanfare. There were exhibitions, educational programs, and even limited edition coin sets for collectors. But not everyone welcomed the change with open arms. As with any currency transition, there were initial hiccups. Vending machines had to be recalibrated. Some people found the new coins too similar in size to others. Yet over time, Malaysians adapted. The coin that was once new and unfamiliar became part of everyday life. It jingled in pockets, dropped into donation boxes, and got slipped into birthday ongpaos. What makes this 50-cent coin particularly fascinating is how it bridges everyday practicality with cultural storytelling. It's a coin that speaks. Not in words, but in symbols. And those symbols are instantly recognizable to any Malaysian. The bunga raya, the songket, the numerical script. Even the placement of the year, 2012, marks it as part of a generation. Collectors around the world have taken an interest in this coin. Why? Because it's part of a series that is uniquely Malaysian, yet globally appreciated for its design and symbolism. And if you're lucky enough to find one in uncirculated or proof condition, it's even more valuable to numismatists. Some variants have slight minting errors, off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks, and those, my friend, can fetch a pretty price on the collector's market. But even beyond monetary value, there's sentimental value. Maybe this coin reminds someone of a trip to Kuala Lumpur, a family vacation, or a late-night roti canai run. Maybe it reminds someone of a time when they had just a few coins to their name, and this 50 helped them buy their first nasi lemak of the day. That's the magic of coins. They're time capsules. They hold memory, movement, and meaning. The 2012 Malaysian 50-cent coin is no different. It's more than a medium of exchange, it's a small round ambassador of Malaysian culture. And let's talk about those gloves in the image you saw. That's not just for style, it's how serious collectors handle coins. Fingerprints can damage a coin's surface over time, especially if you're dealing with coins that might one day be worth more than their face value. Proper handling preserves the luster, the detail, and the historical integrity of the piece. Now imagine this. Years from now, maybe decades, someone stumbles upon this coin tucked away in a drawer or inside a forgotten wallet. To them, it might be a simple relic. But if they look closer, if they really see it, they'll discover a snapshot of Malaysia in 2012. The design, the material, the craftsmanship, it all tells a story. And what a story it is! A story of a nation that respects its roots while stepping confidently into the future. A story of unity in diversity, of elegance in everyday things. That's the story this coin tells without speaking a word. So the next time you see a 50-cent coin from 2012, don't just toss it in your pocket or drop it in a jar. Take a moment. Look at it. Feel its weight. Trace the hibiscus with your finger. Think about the artisans who designed it, the people who used it, and the culture it represents. And if you're a collector, you know how exciting it is to find a coin like this in good condition. Look out for coins that still retain their original luster, with no major scratches or discoloration. These are the gems, the treasures hidden in plain sight.